some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, here we go, folks. We're going to go ahead and this is the tutorial on how to set up the Hell Creek Trucking VTC Convoy. And first thing we're going to do, we're going to go into where American Truck Simulator is. And that's American Truck. We've got our, so you see I've got all these different mod folders. And they're for different purposes. So if you have a mod folder, and if you only have the one, you're going to have it in your mod folder. It would kind of look like my original folder, which is just full of stuff. It's got so many mods in it. It's crazy. And so I just call it original. And that's my biggest mod folder. Right now, I'm currently using this one, which is this new profile I just set up. And it doesn't have nearly as much stuff in it. I got all the Zmod stuff. Or not all of it, but just, you know, about 3/4 of it. I've got... and not all of these are active right now. I put all this stuff in here, and I'm just piecing it together very slowly. And currently, I have just Zmods, the FLX, Jasper's wheels, and a couple skins active. The real Eaton Fuller transmissions. Very few of little of this stuff is in there, but it's less for the game to sort through when it's reading my mod folder, and it's just reading what's in here. A lot of this is based on the HCT VTC profile, the one we're going to set up right now. So what we're going to do this, we're going to go up one here. And if I have problems in my Explorer, it's because of that darn problem with the Western Digital M2 drives. I haven't updated them yet because, well, I'm trying to scrape together enough to buy 2 good ones, one for each PC. And they're pricey, so it'll happen. So anyway, what we're going to do, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here, and this is my new FLX. So I'm going to call that, rename it to FLX. And if you are in a situation where you only have one mod folder, I would just rename it original. And now you see we don't have a standalone mod folder. So we're going to create a new one. We're going to call it mod. Lowercase, so the game will read it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to go to the Ride Along with Goggles Discord. There's always an invite to that in the description of any video that I do. So we're going to go to here. We got to go to this. And in here, we're looking for, oops. Oh, shoot. I should have left that. Anyway, we're going to go to the Hell Creek Trucking VTC, main VTC right here. Bring that up. And in here, you'll see we've got the starter profile.zip, and we've got load order photos, and we've got the main zip file. And this zip file has everything you need. It's all in here. No other options. And now here's why we're making this second mod folder. I'm going to put this in it, is there may be things in here that you already have, or you may have versions of them on Steam, whatever. The point is that if they have a different version, or this is something in here is newer than yours, or yours is newer than this, you're not going to be able to get in the Convoy because you have a mod mismatch. So what we're going to do is go to, this is on my Google Drive. So we're going to go to that. I'm on the other screen. I'll bring that over to here. I'll go to download anyway. And I'll pause here while this thing downloads, just so you don't have to go through the pain of waiting for it. Okay, so we got the zip file here. So I'm going to just cut it from my downloads. I'm in my downloads. I'm going to go cut, and we're going to go to our mod folder. That's American Truck Simulator. Mod, this empty folder, we're going to put it here. There it is. And the other thing, yeah, so we'll deal with this first. So the first thing we got to do, right click it. You can show more options, 7-zip. We're going to extract here. Well, actually, you know what you can do? If you don't want to change the date of anything in it, you could go more options, 7-zip, extract files. Okay. And this will, if there's any date sensitive stuff in there, it's going to keep the date that's on it now. If I had have extracted here, it would have pulled it all out. And it generally puts today's date on it. So this is a safer way to do it. So when you go extract here, which is that third option down, it just extracts it inside the same folder structure. You can see this new folder. It's the same name as this. And it's just putting them all in here, uncompressed. And yeah, and then we'll have to cut them out of there and put them back in the root folder, or rename this folder mod. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's delete this because we don't need it anymore. It's wasting a lot of space on our PC. So delete that. We'll go in here, and here's everything. So let's try this first. Just go down to the bottom. Go Control X. And we'll go back up here. We'll go Control V. And we'll put them all back in here. Now we got rid of that folder. So now let's get rid of that. Where is that parent folder? Why don't I see it? It's empty and it shouldn't matter anyway, but I usually like to clean up loose ends, but I'm not seeing it. Huh. Oh, that's weird to say. Oh, there. No, that's not it. Oh, here, right at the top. Yeah, and that'll be empty. Oh, the 79 mile an hour mod didn't come over. So let's cut that out of there. Go up to here, put that in, paste. There we go. Oh, good thing I looked. There's a lesson. Scroll to the top. So we'll delete that empty folder. Now under mod, we have all the mods we need. So the next thing we need is the profile. So we go up, and there's a link here on the Discord. If I go back here for the Convoy starter profile, I've already got it. So what I'm going to do is show you where that is. Oh, oops. It's right here in the Ride Along with Goggles, Hell Creek main VTC Convoy. And you need the starter profile. And so what you got to do with it, now what I'll have to do is I'm going to go in and rename it. You won't have to. Now I'm going to rename it because it already exists. Or wait a minute, did I rename it myself? That's a question. Let's go American Truck Simulator Profiles. It's this one I know. So let's see what I have it named as in here. Show more options. Open archive. 7-zip. No, wait a minute. Oh, it's done. I don't have to do that. So I got the decrypt here. So I always put this SII decrypt in a profile. So I can do this and it blinks. So you can go into it and look at it now. So it says HCT free Convoy. Shoot. I wonder if I should rename it just to show you. So I'm not going into my existing profile. I'll show you how to rename this stuff. And I do this in my tutorial. We're going to go and bring up, did I have it open for any reason? No, I haven't. We'll just go close that, close that. Here's a new tab. I'll go here. And I have this thing saved. And there's a link to it in my tutorial on this. So we're going to rename it something. So I'm going to call it AC. I'll call it test here. I'll change that to test. Oh, wait a minute. I don't do that yet. Oh, my God. What am I doing? Put free back in there. What I need to do. Yeah, we want to. No, don't save it. Go out. We want to go up. I'm going to copy it. Now, you're not going to have to do this. I'm just doing all this. So you can just follow along or learn how to do this if you want. So we are going to copy it, paste it into here. And this one here should still be good with this profile, should be still unlocked. It is. It lasts for a few minutes, that unlock. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to call this test. And now we're going to take this text in between quotes. If you want to have spaces, and when it shows up, when you go to your profiles in your game to start, it doesn't have underscores. if you don't want to use quotes or you don't use quotes, you have to have underscores here, and it'll show up with the underscores. So I prefer this because it looks cleaner. So we'll go Control C, and we are going to save this and exit. And we're going to go to this here, which is, there's a link to this in the description of any of the videos where I'm talking about profiles. It's codebeautify.org string to hex converter, or search for string to hex. And the nice thing over here, they got this hex to string. And if you've got all these profiles and you're going through all these profiles and you want to know what they are, what I do is, I don't want to lose what I have copied on my, what the heck was it? HCT test. Anyway, if you right click this and go rename and then go Control C, well, we'll come back to it. That's better than just blathering on. Let's go back to the string to hex. We'll paste in here what we got. And here's our new name, our hex. So we're going to go Control C, get that, minimize this. And this one, we're going to rename it. I'll paste this in there. There we go. Now we've got our Convoy profile, and we've got our current active mod folder is mod. It has all the mods that we just unloaded. So let's go see what happens here. Start the game. And I'll jump back and show you that hex to string and how I use it to sort through what things are. Zeke's way more organized. He keeps a spreadsheet of what's in what with notes. Oh my God. I wish I had that kind of time to get organized like that. So now what we got to do is we got to go get our, oops, don't want that. Oh, shoot. That's it. Test. Here we go. So you see those both have the same number of mods, but anyway, let's select career and let's continue. Now I didn't have to change my control set in there, and I'll show you that too, because you're going to have to, this has my control set in and you're going to want yours. So, I took those things out. That's fine. I have them in my other profile. Those are optional. You can put Zmod stuff in. You can put the weather in effect and all kinds of things in, or yeah, whatever. It shouldn't affect things. Optional mods shouldn't affect how how it plays. So here we go. Well, look at that. We start right off. We've got a truck. Isn't that cool? And if we went to company, we looked at truck manager. Well, we've got all these trucks already built. We haven't had to do a thing. The other thing I should have done, I should go back to the title screen. Darn, went in too fast. I'll show you the mod folder. So this is that mod folder that we just looked at. Oh, I probably have my Zmod stuff in here. I could add them back. Let's see if they're in here. Let's go. I'll type in Zmod. No, that's not going to work. Let's go. Oh, what would we do? Cat? Oh, maybe I have those out of the folder. It's not going to work. Oh, okay, it's not going to work. So you would come in without these things, so I'll take them out. Things that I had optionally, so there we'll go like that. But anyway, with them out, here is what you got. So yeah, we do have some Zmod stuff in here. That's free stuff, so it's okay to have in here. But your load order is built. You don't have to do a thing to get into the Convoy. There you go. You got everything. So let's confirm those changes. Continue career, and we'll go log into the Convoy. And it's that simple. So, because typically when you're going to go into a Convoy with all of these mods in it, you're setting up the load order and you're spending so much time referring to the photographic images and stuff. And I'm going to show you that as your second option for getting into the Convoy. But I'm not going to go and do it all because, well, that's just so time consuming. So I really can't stress enough how much, how that this is such a good way to go. Here you can see this is the Convoy. I have it favorited with this star. And I'll show you that when the thing pops up here. It's green. So there it is. It's all installed and ready to go. Oh, master reverb, absent on server, optional. So that's fine. It's all good. And I have it favorited, so do that. All I got to do is log in. Everything's installed and good to go. And when it's optional, you don't have a mod mismatch. You don't have to do activate session mods or anything. You just join the Convoy. You would go HCT VTC 56. We're in Convoy. So pretty simple. Make that new folder. Let's get out of here before you go through all that. We will quit. Takes it a minute. There it goes. So let's go back to our folder. Oops. Want the one. I always get that trucking screen pop up. Do you guys? It's not the end of the world. So if we went back in here, now if you want to do it the other way and you want to, if you're just using your base mod folder, so that would be like my mod original. I'm not even 100% sure I have all of these mods in there. I might. But what you would have to do, instead of creating a new mod folder, you got to build that profile from scratch. And the way you do that is you go back to the Discord, and in here is the load order photos. And so we've got to get that off of this other over here. And we're going to cut it out of there. And we will, let's put that someplace, because I already have it. So I got to figure out what to do with it. Documents. ATS notepads, it's not a good place for it. Ah, heck, we can put it on our desktop. I hate putting stuff on here. I got to clean it up again. So here, let's go, shoot. Show more options, 7-zip extract files, which will extract it inside there. Create a new folder. Go in here. Now we should be able to go. Oh, I don't have an open with. What? Oh, here we go. Open with photos, just so I can browse through them, just to show you what you got. So slide 1. This is your slide 1. That's starting at the top. And slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, 5, 6, and the last one. So you would have to go and get these, and that's the load order that we have there. And you can go and build this load order yourself, and all from your original profile. If you're in your original profile and you didn't want to do this thing, create the new one and put everything in. And now to get out of here, you've got to go in here, and this is the HCT. Now I've already got my HCT Convoy one here. It's got a few more mods in it because I have that Zmod stuff that I deleted to show you this work. But this I'm going to, I'd have to rename this to Test Convoy. And I'm going to delete this after the fact because, that's 10, 12 gigabytes I don't need wasted. In my new, where I want to be is my FLX, because I got to do tomorrow's video next, and I'll be doing that with this profile. So I would just go in here and rename it. I'll take that off, so it's just mod. And now that new FLX profile and just the mods in there are what the game's going to read when it fires up. So close that. If I go back in my game, and in your case, you would be going back to your whatever you were doing before, whatever profile you wanted to run outside of the Convoy. And so we'll see if you come in here now. All of a sudden you go to look in your, hang on a sec, get rid of that. If you go in your mod folder now, you're going to see a little problem. You're going to see a whole bunch of red. Yeah, well, not a whole bunch. Oh yeah, because I got all these things in that other profile. But if you saw nothing but red, that's because you got the wrong profile. To show you what that would look like, if we went to my Ruta profile, I'd be missing all kinds of things. Where's Ruta? Oh, that's the Ruta Convoy. Well, Pistar would have done it too. There's Ruta. Let's select that one. Go mod. And now we're going to see a whole bunch of stuff missing. And so if you see all of this, you'd go, oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong profile. You're trying to go into the wrong one. So if I go into my FLX profile, so it's new FLX. 41 mods active. Select career mods. And most of those are Z mods. And it's all green and ready to go. You see, I've, from Real Eaton Fuller down, I got very few mods in here. And this skin is coming along really good. That's what I'm testing here. And then going to get tomorrow's video done. But yeah, all Z mod stuff. That's about 2/3 of his stuff. Crazy. But anyway, hopefully that helps. And once again, let's make sure you guys are aware that you can ask questions. If you have problems, jump on the Discord and we'll show you where that was again. You want, there's that trucky thing. You want to come in here and under this channel, where is it now? Oh boy. Convoy issues right there. So jump in here and have a conversation and we'll help you out. That's me cleaning up before Barb comes home. Anyway, hope this helps. And with any luck it does. And you can get into the Convoy. And it's only an 8-person server now. But I mean, if necessity dictates, we can make it more. And the other thing that's kind of cool is we can, if we make it a 128 player server and any of the other independent owner operators, 128 player servers, if you want to get on them, there's the top of my Discord, there's, where is it? Where do I have it? Don't tell me. I've got to favorite Discords. Where do we got? Should have independent owner operators in here. Here they are. So go to server and you can join that server. And they've got a bunch of convoys set up, 128 player, that you see me live stream fairly frequently. In fact, I may be live streaming the Ruta one Friday night. Anyway, the point is, if you're on a 128 player server, you don't have to be 100 or 10 players or 15 players doing the same convoy. If you and 5 buddies want to get on and do your own voice channel and go have truck somewhere together, you can. And you might just come across 10 other guys doing a convoy, like me and the IOO guys having a little run. And you don't have to be in this big pack trucking down the road, taking an hour to get all sorted out on who's doing what and where are we going and what are we carrying. 2 guys can jump in and do some running on your own. And you can just jump on the, click the CB and say, hey guys, yeah, we're just jumping in, having a little private convoy and have fun. So that's the beauty of it all. It doesn't have to be a gang thing. So anyway, I hope that helps. And if it doesn't, once again, get in there and go to Convoy Issues channel and ask away. So as always, take care and bye for now.